Oh yeah, it's Chris Goodacre here, and I want to today talk to you about registering a UK registered vehicle in Spain. A lot of people who are coming to Spain want to bring their vehicle with them, and quite rightly so. So today we're going to talk about bringing over a standard EU conformed vehicle. There are lots of other vehicles, historic, older vehicles that have been imported into the UK from the US and Japan, but they're slightly different stories. So today I just want to talk about your standard vehicle. The first part that you need to get right is the technical part, because you will be subject to a test here in Spain. And to do that, the first thing you need is a certificate of conformity from the manufacturer, or the equivalent document in Spain, which is called a ficha técnica reducida, which is created by a technician here, and it basically does the same job as a certificate of conformity. The other thing that you need to be mindful of is that your vehicle, if coming from the UK, is more than likely right-hand drive, and it will be conformed for right-hand drive. So the headlights will be going the wrong way, they'll be shining up to the left. In Spain they need to go to the right, so you'll need to get them sorted out. Also the fog light could be an issue. Rear fog lights in the UK at times tend to be on the right hand side. As we overtake on the left hand side in Spain, you need to have that switched over to the left. There is other issues as well, aftermarket add-ons like steps or snorkels on 4x4s, tow bars. If they're not in the conformity, they might need to come off. So the technician will have a look at all of that for you, and he'll tell you basically what needs to stay on and what needs to come off to go through the test. Obviously the basics need to be in place as well. You can't have any engine lights on, worn tyres, or anything that would fail an MOT in the UK is going to fail over here as well. Once you've got your technical document, that all gets taken along with your documents and the documents of the car to the ITV test station, where they generally want to see it for a bit before they actually give you the test. Don't expect you're going to get the test on the same day. On the day of the test, you turn up and they put you through a conveyor belt line system, which starts at the beginning with checking the emissions, your headlights, general safety checks. They also obviously check the VIN numbers and all the other corresponding technical stuff with the car. All the way through, takes about half an hour, down to measuring the vehicle at the end to make sure that all the paperwork that has been presented to them is correct and the vehicle is what it is. Hopefully your vehicle passes with flying colours, and you'll be issued with 3 identical bits of paper called a ficha técnica. Now, this is what you're going to use to register the taxes on the vehicle. Just to explain, the ficha técnica in Spain, there's 2 pieces of paper that you need to carry in your car, not one. In the UK you've got a V5, in Spain we have the ficha técnica, which is the technical specifications for the vehicle, and then we have the circulation permission, which they call a permiso de circulación. This is basically the ownership document. So with the documents you've got from the ITV test centre, once you've passed, you need to visit your local town hall or relevant authority. Sometimes the town halls taxes are run by a different authority, often called patronato. Need to visit them, and you need to register for the road tax. Normally we pay this yearly. Some town halls and municipalities, they split it into 2 payments, but it's normally done yearly, and you'll pay the corresponding amount for the time of the year that you're registering your vehicle. So if there's 6 months left of the year, you'll pay for 6 months. The following year, around May time, you'll receive a bill for the full year. Once that is done and paid, you now have to register the special registrations tax or tax waiver. Now this is done at the National Tax Office Hacienda. If in some circumstances, depending on your residency, or if you're taking up residency in Spain and you're a newbie here, you have the right to bring your vehicle here and not pay any special registrations tax. If you're bringing a vehicle here to just use on holiday when you come over, well, you'll have to pay that. This needs to be paid in the bank once you've got the form from the tax office, and they calculate it on a base of the age of the vehicle, a price which they take from the book of prices here in Spain called a BOE, and then the emissions. In some circumstances, like vehicles that have under 121 grams of emissions don't actually pay tax anyway. Okay, so once you've got that tax and you've paid it, you'll then need to go to the traffic authority, it's called the DGT, book an appointment with them because you can't get one on the day, present all the taxes paid, your documents and the vehicle documents you got from the ITV test, the logbook, and if everything's in order, they'll give you the permiso de circulación. Your vehicle's now registered here in Spain, so you've got it. On the top left-hand corner of that doc, you've got the new number of the number plate. You'll need to find yourself somewhere now that is a registered or spares place, which will be able to print your plates up and then put them on your car. Obviously, you don't do this without getting it insured first. And once you've done that, you need to inform the DVLA that you have brought a vehicle into Spain, because if not, they're going to carry on taxing you in the UK. This is done filling out a section on the logbook or giving them a call, whichever way. So that's the basics of registering a car here in Spain, and if you liked what you heard here or want to know any more information, then just click on the link below and feel free to get in contact and ask us some questions.